All right, it's time for Miami. We've got upgraded chassis on the cars and suspension. So everything's been upgraded now. Let's hope that makes them
Once
stop
again, we
crashing.
touch down in Miami.
All right, qualifying. Same thing with rain, half dry. We go 2-4. Not too confident with our speed, but Alpine's at least struggled. Haas up here, though, in Miami. They're loving it. So let's get on to the Grand Prix.
The teams are making their final preparations.
All right, so we're going to get some rain
57 laps await our competitors
about
here
10,
in
15
Miami.
laps in,
So may the best
maybe
driver
sooner.
win.
So we're starting off on softs,
Understandably, there's
and
a lot
we're
of
lightly
people
fueled.
talking about Ferrari's driver.
Could be a really boring one, though, if it just light rains the whole way, but it could be up and down. We'll see what it gets, but let's get going on this one.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Can we get a 2-3 here? Carlos. Come on, Carlos. Doesn't get it done. Alright, so we're looking at rain starting around lap 10, but it's going to be a bit of back and forth. Cat is trying to rip my headset off, sorry. And, yeah, it could be a little iffy on this going to intermediates or not. I don't know what we're gonna have actually. This one could be just a mess on strategy. But doesn't look like we're gonna make much progress here. We'll watch down the backstretch, but I think we are just gonna be stuck in position. Not much we can do with that. Not this early on, but everyone on softs, except for Yuki. So he's going to try to carry the mediums in through the rain, while we're all just going for burn them up quick. Let's not get these too hot, though. Back it down. We'll keep pushing on fuel because we're going to be saving fuel once it gets wet, if it gets wet enough. But, yeah, let's jump ahead because Red Bulls are going to be checking out on us soon. All right, we've got rain getting closer. You can see the sky is clouded up. Everything's a little darker now. Everything's held steady in this first 5 minutes. But this is going to be such a light rain. It's going to be really iffy on where you go and what you do with it. So what we're looking at is it's kind of gotten pushed out further now, and then it's going to be kind of back and forth, and it's really difficult to tell if it's going to get up enough to the point where we need intermediate. So could be messy, could have some wrecks happening. Most likely we are going to get Perez flying past us soon. Hopefully we can just stay ahead of the Astons behind, but Alonso closed in a bit there on Carlos. Yeah, we'll see how much it rains, but right now, nothing that's going to affect us. All right, so we're at the 50 millimeter mark, which it's now, if that is 50, then we're definitely going to get into intermediates. I think. Just double check. What intermediates are 1 to 4. Softs are 0 to 1. So we will be getting into intermediates. So that looks to be double of this would be around here. That is lap 14, 13, 12, 13. So let's push with these. Hopefully they don't wreck. Always hope that, but we got a big lead now over the Astons. We're holding even with the Red Bulls now with these upgrades, so positive, especially with the rear wing upgrade that should be coming. in a few races, so maybe we figured something out here. Everyone into the pits. We have gotten around Perez. Everyone's going into the pits, and I assume they're throwing on intermediates, but it's a little too early for that. Yeah, so they're on intermediates. It's going to take a bit for that to come up. I think we can go... Well, we can't go one more lap. We should come in this time, since everyone else has already pit. So let's throw intermediates on. And throw intermediates on.
Box. Yeah, box.
We got enough space between the two. Should not be an issue. Throw the inters on.
Box.
Perfect timing for us because these tires are just starting to get heated up.
New inter.
We'll see what the Red Bulls do here. But yeah, the other guys, they're going to lose a little bit of time until this gets wet enough to matter. But if this just gets to 1 and then starts dropping, then things are going to get weird. But there we go. Charles is in. They're double stacking as well. And with us double stacking in front of them, I don't know if that is going to cause them issues getting out of the pits. We might overtake. No, we had to wait on him. He got out. He had enough room to get out.
All clear on exit.
And that got Perez ahead of us because it jammed everything up. So everyone else in the pits, us 4 out together. And Stroll coming around on inners. He's the first one on inners, and we just come out ahead of him. They actually made up some ground there. I'm very surprised by that. But how much has he burnt his tires up? Not much. Okay, well, now we know. He's going to be putting a lot of pressure on us. We need to get the temps up on these inners, but not get them too hot, because right now we're still not even in the range of the tires for what is still essentially dry conditions, but about ready to go over. So let's go light on these.
Slow down.
Actually, standard. Let's go standard, and let's go conserve on the fuel just to get that in range while we can.
Copy that.
But yeah, it's looking like from here it's going to be till lap 30 until maybe we throw some softs on again, or mediums, and go to the end and just kind of get through this wet portion. But that weather could change as well once we get there, so just gonna have to hope we make the right calls. Alright, so the weather has changed and it's going to start drying earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and start being aggressive with these. We're still going to conserve fuel so that we can push on fuel when it dries up. But as you can see, Stroll has got ahead of us. Charles holding off Perez, but Max checking out. So we felt good for a while, but now we just got to be the first one to get on the dries at the right time, which is going to be 25, 26, 27, 28, lap 28. So we'll come back for that and hopefully not have messed this up. Alright, it's starting to dry. It's looking like we are going to be in dry weather very soon. So, question is how quickly is it drying? And it looks like we're going to have to for sure do another lap. That'll put us on lap 27, lap 28 will be when we predicted it. It has stayed fairly consistent on the forecast here. So it looks like we should go mediums. I think we're going to do that next lap. Throw the mediums on. And the same here.
Box.
That should get us to the end, as they can do 46 laps. Yeah, so we're good there. So, we gotta hope that we call this right and everyone else calls it wrong, but I'm guessing you're gonna see the back of the field start pitting.
And box.
They're at the right time. They should start pitting right now, but I'm not seeing anyone come in yet. Still no one at the back of the pack has come in, and it is drying. I think we can get away with the mediums and be quicker. Let's go ahead and attack here since these are coming off.
You can catch him.
And no one at the back pits. But I assume Max will be pitting. Let's take a look at him right now as he heads down the backstretch. He's going to be switching from damp to dry conditions. Race control will give that call soon. Is Max coming in? He does not come in. This might be our opportunity. Or it might be our opportunity to screw it up. Perez keeps going. Stroll keeps going. We're the only ones coming in. Has the forecast changed? It is, I guess, going to go up just a little bit. Fuck, I should have looked at that. Oh, this might be bad. We're just going to have to suffer through this. At least we got a massive gap. Or did. We don't have to pit again. Let's just hope that we can get a little bit of speed and not be too far off here. Oh, I can't believe I screwed that up. I thought it was going to drop below 1 and then slightly come back up to it. But I should have double-checked that. That is why no one was pitting. Let's hope we can go decent lap times here. We're going to find out very quickly if we are off. We're going to have to push this. We're going to have to hope these idiots don't self-spin. We are getting tracked down right now, and we got a long ways to go through this period in order to get to the dry conditions. I thought it was going to stabilize right around that 1. I messed that up so bad. But we've so far have held off Ocon. We're not looking terribly slow. But we're also just kind of putting ourselves in a bad spot. Let's go standard. Oh, what a bad call. Thought it was drying just a little bit more, and it still could. It still could drop some more. But yeah, we just got passed by a Haas. What a stupid call. All right, I'm fast forwarding. We'll see how much we pay for this.
Everyone are okay. Just debris all around.
Finally dried up. It got so much wetter than what I thought it was going to. As you can see, we paid.
I leave it to you to judge.
We paid for it. We paid for it bad.
Go for it.
They're still not pitting, so maybe we can make up some ground. We'll take a look and see what these times do, but I mean, we're going to be on old, dry tires, and I don't know. I gotta hope that we can start making up ground, but what an absolute screw up I have done. Let's take a look at last laps here, see if our lap times have, alright, our lap times are picking up, not as fast as the leaders. As you saw, we got lapped as well, so, what we need is everyone to pit, and then we get a safety car, or a red flag, or something. That was such a terrible call. And now it's going back up a bit, but it should be dry for the rest of the time. So we're not going to have to pit, but we're so far behind that doesn't fucking matter. Just so bad. All right, we're making up ground, though. We've got Carlos making passes now. What do we got for lap times now? We're doing 38s and 39s. Our speed's picking up. Their speeds are slowing down. Just so bad. That's the worst call I've ever made in this game. Now we know. Now we know how to... I need a line across that graph to show me where 1 is. But I guess that'd make it a little too easy. But we know now. Let's jump forward and
Slow down now.
see what we can get back to. Alright, well, it has went back to damp conditions, just barely. We've started losing more time. We tried too hard. We tried to outthink everyone and outthunk ourselves. Safety car. Safety car.
Safety car, safety car.
Okay. We've got a chance here. It's an Alpine. That's good. He's out. Let's go ahead and we are going to pit here for softs. And we should get waved around as well. This might save us. We might be able to gain something back here. We just got to see if they're going to wave everyone by or not. We can still get up to 9th, even if they don't. So that's a positive. But we needed this. This saves us so much. So we're going to conserve. We'll jump ahead to the restart. And we've got a shot now. Lap cars are overtaking. We're back on the lead lap. We're still only possibly going to get 9th because I don't think we're getting all the way around. Just a note, Stroll in 2nd. He won here last year. Past Max. Max went with softs, he went with mediums on that safety car pit. So, it'll be a 2nd Stroll victory at Miami. Safety cars going in. We have just caught the pack. And it is time to push. We're going to have a little bit of open space. We can't pass until the line, but back to green flag. We've got just a few laps here, but we have a chance to get ourselves into points, which we didn't have before with our terrible decisions. So we've got to make quick work of these guys. And it's going to be difficult because everyone's on fresher tires, but we do have a good car. We know that. We should be up in the top 5. Charles, so not making any progress yet. Let's see what he can do here. Get past Piastri, then we got a big open space up to Guan Yu. Gonna be difficult though, not making any progress here. Around the outside to the inside, and that's 1 down. We got 3 spots to go before we get at least 1 point. 3 to go. We're in 11th and 14th. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to get up to Norris. So disappointing. Not good at all.
Close up.
But I guess the positive is
You can catch him.
Alpine haven't had that great of a race. Aston, though, they're going to have a good points finish. But we might get 1 point here, maybe 2. There's a big DRS train behind Hamilton, so there could still be points for us in this. Going for the points here over Norris. Under the bridge, he gets that done. Yuki and Albon just ahead. Let's knock those Williams down a peg or 2. Sainz is catching up as well, but it's going to take 2 passes for him to get into the points. And we've got a big old DRS train, but we're going for the pass, or at least clean air here, Is he going to stick it into the inside? He does. He is going for it now. Can't quite get it done, but we got the front stretch DRS, and possibly we can make a move. Last lap, though, we're at 1 point. Can we at least hold on to 1 point? Can we get to 2 points? Maybe 4? Gonna be difficult. But we got so lucky that we even have a shot at points with how bad we screwed that up. Trying to make a move. He's going to go to the inside. It's going to be the outside first, but the inside next, but then back to the outside. Doesn't get his nose in there. Let's go on board. Oh God, I thought they wrecked. Okay, maybe let's not do on board. It's a little terrible. It looks cool for a moment, but then once they start flinging their heads around. One straightaway left here, and we got a bad exit off of it. We're in 9th. Okay, so we were beside Yuki. We're back to 10th. He's going to go defensive. We're going to go to the outside, possibly, into the final turn. Or not final turn, but at the end of the straight. Terrible. Terrible, 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 and it's all on me. Well, let's go look at our 1 point.
So you've taken the flag.
That is the worst race I've ever done. All my own fault. We are now in 5th and 6th. Stroll has passed us. Luckily, Alpine had a bad week, but they still gained 9 points on us. We dropped to 3rd, and we're really far behind. Lose 29 points to Aston there. What a disappointment. What a terrible, terrible call. I for sure thought it was drying out. I should have double checked. But here we are. We'll recover from it. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.